Solution.
Today, we create a vision for tomorrow. A very warm morning to all gathered here for today's international webinar on research methodology organized by Department of Chemistry, ज्ञान साधना शिक्षण प्रसारक मंडल न्यू डिफेक्चरी रमेश शिंदे महाविद्यालय पिसंगी. Now it's time for floral respect. So now I request Head of the Chemistry Department and Accuracy Coordinator Dr. R.P. Patil sir to offer bouquet to President of today's webinar and Principal of M.S. Shinde Mahavidyalaya Pisangi, Dr. R.S. Kondesar. Sir,
Sir.
please give bouquet. All the attendees are requested to get login to their respective links.
Join. Join.
A
Hello.
very good morning to all the dignitaries, faculty members, student, research scholars, invitees for this particular international webinar. Now I request Dr. R.P. Patil sir for a welcome and introduction.
Good morning to all. Yes, all delegates, good morning to all. Yes. Basim sir, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, yes. We will start
Morning,
our
sir.
session, sir. Okay,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Good
Yes.
morning,
Good
everybody.
morning to all. I am present here for welcome and introduction for today's webinar. Today, the Department of Chemistry at M.S. Shinde Mahavidyalaya Tisangi has organized the first online international webinar on research methodology. Chemist Department, Faculty of Science, Tanta University, Tanta, Egypt. President of today's online webinar, Dr. R.S. Ponde sir, Principal M.S. Shinde Mahavidyalaya Tisangi. In this research gathering, we have the presence of Honorable Chief Guest Sri Swapnil Shinde, Secretary of Jnana Sadhana Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Niwde, faculty members of various colleges, research delegates from India and abroad, teaching and non-teaching staff of our institute, press media, and student friends. I heartily welcome you all on behalf of M.S. Shinde Mahavidyalaya Tisangi for the prestigious occasion of our college its first online international webinar on research methodology. Once again, welcome for all. The primary objective of this webinar is to create opportunities for the next generation of researchers to develop their research skill of relevance of the research, also provide a framework for understanding research questions, methods, and findings, promoting rigorous scientific. This lecture will provide opportunities for young researchers to actively engage in research discussion, novel research ideas, and safety issues in nanotechnology. Thank you all for being a part of this online international. You all a happy research learning experience, and once again welcome to all for this first international online webinar on topic research methodology. Thank you.
Doctor, for this hearty welcome.
Yes, welcome sir, welcome sir.
It's my pleasure to meet everybody here.
Sir, 1 minute sir, 1 minute
Okay.
sir.
It gives me a great honor to introduce today's resource person, Dr. Basim E. Keshta. Sir has completed his bachelor and master's from Tanta University, Tanta, Egypt. Has received PhD from Zhejiang University, China, and has more than 25 national and international publications. Sir is the recipient of many awards in many national and international conferences. Had done leadership of many projects. Sir presently working as an assistant Department of Faculty of Science, Tanta University, Tanta, Egypt, and postdoctoral fellow under the supervision of Baglin Zen
Zhejiang University, China. Words are falling short to explain the experience and work done by the sir. I feel delighted to present before you scholar resource person, Dr. Basim Keshta. I request sir to take charge over the mic and spread the light of inspiration and motivation to all of us. Sir,
Okay,
please
thank
begin.
you. Thank you so much.
Okay, please, sir. Continue, sir.
Okay, it's my pleasure to meet everybody. Did you see my screen? It's my screen is clear to everybody.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, I will close and I will start to share the presentation, and I would like it will be helpful. I will mute all of the microphone for each body to make the sound clear for each one.
Sir, your screen is not visible, sir.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, sir.
Okay, let me start. Is my screen is visible now?
Yes, yes, sir. Your screen now visible.
Okay. Today we are going to talk about the international webinar on the research methodology principle and best practice. I am Basim Kishta. I am assistant professor physical chemistry in Tanta University, Egypt, and now I am postdoctoral fellow in Zhejiang University under the supervision of Bang Linchen. First of all, I would like to thank to Dr. Patel for his nice invitation, and also for the chief guest, Dr. Chindi, and also for the president, Dr. Bond, and also for the secretary and everybody. Scientific research is a systematic process of inquiry aimed at discovery, new knowledge, validating existing theory, and solving a specific problem. It involves procedures and such as observation, experimentation, and data collection and analysis to evaluate hypotheses or explore phenomena. What are the type of the research? Normally there are three main type of it named the basics research. Usually it is an investigation to expand the fundamental knowledge without intermediate practical goals. And also there are applied research about the problem solved on addressing a real world issue or developing a practical solution. Sometimes basic research can be moved to be applied research as this attached photo. As you see in the lab, they starting to some experiment and they transferred this knowledge to be applied research. And also there are a last kind of the type of research is interdisciplinary research. It is integrate method, concept, and theory from multiple disciplines to tackle complex questions. Why we doing research? Actually, there are many reasons for doing research, such as personal growth. Some people they wanted to invest in themselves, like they wanted to make some goals, planning, motivation, creativity, vision, like development strategy and learning. And they also they want to enhance their critical thinking. It's a clear, sir. Continue. Hello.
Hello, yes, sir. Continue.
Okay. Okay. As we said, why we wanted to do research is kind of the personal growth. Some people they wanted to invest in themselves to develop through mental shift, thinking and reflection, and also the research also aimed to some social impact, like for example, to address global challenge like climate change. They wanted to transfer or translation the knowledge into policy and the practice, creating benefit for the community and the environment and social system. And also some people doing research for the career opportunity, like they wanted to promote to high academia, they wanted to get some master degree or doctor degree for industry or others fields. And also there are some common motivation between the students and the challenge. Usually, second, why we wanted to do the research or how to do the research. Actually, there are some few steps to do research. Like we wanted to identify the gaps, we wanted to read some reference, we wanted to look for the innovation, we wanted to conduct research, and finally, the result of this research to publish a paper or write master or PhD thesis, even sometime bachelor thesis. How we can select the research topic? Select research topic, actually, you have to select an interest topic related to your subject. You have to make outline for the basic reasons for your selection, why you wanted to choose this. And also you have to discuss with your supervisor or your mentor about the visibility and the selection of this topic. And also you have to get the agreement and again support from your supervisor. The criteria for a good research question, how to find or how to create a good research question. Actually, there are 4 concepts to create a good research question, like your research question should be visible, your research question should be novel, your research question should be relevant, your research question should be ethics. Every point of this, it has a specific meaning, like your question should be visible, your question should be novel, your question should be ethics. Sorry, I need to accept some people wanted to enter our meeting, but they came late. So from time to time, I have to check. Sorry for this. So we can say, if you wanted to find a good research question, you have to consider 4 concepts. We said visible question, your question should be visible, your question should be novel, nobody do before. Your question should be ethics, don't use others' question. First, how to read reference. Actually, most of teacher or supervisor ask their student to read from high impact journal like Science, like Nature. You have to make efficiently search and synthesize existing research, like use many tools like Google Scholar, PubMed, Web of Science. All of these scientific tools helping the researcher to read and find the last literature. Actually, how to read reference? What articles are worth reading? First, you have to find high quality journal in the related field in the last years. Actually, for the first year student or the people who will going to study or doing research, we recommend for them to read review article. And also you have to find the highly cited paper in the Web of Science database. This highly cited paper, it has cited by many scientists. It means this paper, it has high quality and it has high scientific meaning. So it will help the first year student to understand deep meaning of the research. Then you have to analysis and summarize your reference, like understand the existing research situation in the field, what happened in the last, what is the scientist asking for the future. From this point, you can make analysis, what should you do for the future. Master existing knowledge and achievement. You have to know what, for example, for the supercapacitor, you have to understand what people done, what is the capacitance, what the high capacitance they have achieved, and how we can make or go forward than this capacitance. And also you have to identify the shortcomings of the existing research. From this point, you can provide a preliminary framework for your own research. Sorry. Actually, there are many different strategies to read the article. Like if you want to read the article, you can use the method AIC. It's summarized for the abstract, introduction, conclusion. If you have a paper or you have a reference to read, first of all, you have to read the abstract of this paper and then you move to the introduction part, then move to the conclusion. From most article, reading the abstract and the conclusion part is enough to understand the whole idea of their paper. After reading the abstract and the introduction and the conclusion, you should to make close reading. From your reading, you have to select important article, reading closely to learn more detail. After reading, you have to take notes and construct your knowledge system, like highlighting the idea. Article sometimes provide methods and tools. The article have some shortcome. From this shortcome, you will identify the gap in the research. Then you can find your question research. How to look for the innovation? Actually, you have to find the question. We said your question should have 4 concepts like visible, relevant, ethics, and the innovative question. For your question, what are the unaddressed requirements for practical application? From reading literature or review or research, you will find the shortcome. From this shortcome, you can identify what is the requirement for the practical application. What are the key scientific questions and the remain question unanswered? Then your question raised by previous research in the paper. After that, you have to propose a new method. After proposing a new method, like you have to design new experiment method to synthesize new material or better material to overcome the previous shortcome. After that, new computational method that consists with the reality. You have to make like some DFT calculation or some computational chemistry or quantum chemistry to identify what is the shortcome and how to make it real. This is like linkage between theoretical study and the experimental study. And also a new perspective on the analysis in the problem. I'm sorry, we just need to accept some people. It's clear? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir, clear, visible. Yes, visible.
Yes, clear, sir.
Okay. From time to time, I would ask if it's clear or not. Please, someone, he has to respond me. Thank you. Okay. After looking for the innovation, please close your mic. After looking for the innovation, identify your question and propose the new method. We will move for something named plagiarism. Recently, most of journal only accept 15% similarity from previous literature. So the plagiarism become very important thing in the research nowadays. Why we should to avoid plagiarism? Actually, it's kind of ethics problem. You have to respect the original author's work and you have to give them the right. It's kind of academic and the legal risk. Avoid copyright. You have to, if you take something from the previous research, you have to give them like citation or you have to give them copyright. So we try to avoid plagiarism. How to avoid the plagiarism? If you take some idea or some work from the previous study, you have to cite them. You have to make paraphrase and summarize, like you rewrite the idea in your own word with attribution. Track research, plan search, and document reference systematically. Actually, recently, AI become very, very important in our nowadays to use AI to paraphrase and summarize the new idea. And also in the research, there are many reference managers such EndNote, Zotero, and Mendeley. But from my previous study, I recommend Mendeley as a best option because it's free and they can work offline. Now we are going to make a practical trial to how to use EndNote. Actually, yesterday I talked to the doctor, Basil, to talk about, maybe we can make the new lecture about specific points, like how to use Mendeley, how to use some software. So suppose now we have our paper, like we can say, I will open like Microsoft document, we call it one. And now, for example, this is, we can say like, we can talk about water treatment is important. And I would like to cite this. To make a citation, we go to this reference icon, and we can, this is the icon of the Mendeley. If you use EndNote, you will have also the icon of the EndNote. So suppose we have Mendeley, we just select insert citation, it will showing you go to Mendeley. When you open your Mendeley, it will showing you some library here, some folder